We turn now to an ABC News exclusive here. New video from that American town that so loves its football, so rocked by that case of sexual assault. Tonight, for the first time, we see the police interviews with some of the teenagers who watched it unfold, some of them recording it. And tonight, new questions for any parent with a kid who has a cell phone. Can they be held accountable for what they capture on their phones and not acting on it? Here's my 2020 co-anchor, Elizabeth Vargas, tonight.
These are the exclusive tapes no one has seen until now.
I could tell that she was gradually getting more drunk.
Police interviews of the teenagers who witnessed that 16-year-old girl getting more and more intoxicated.
She was a mess. She wasn't responding. She was passed out.
And the new question tonight is, why did this boy and others stand by and watch her being sexually assaulted instead of calling for help, spreading it through town, and turning it into a social media event?
How many pictures did you take while you were at the house? But there were two.
There were more tweets, even a YouTube video made by a teen who wasn't even there.
She is so raped right now.
And this graphic photograph of the boys who would later assault her, carrying her seemingly unconscious body. Investigators now want to know, how could so many honor students, athletes, all American kids stand by and let this happen without anyone calling for help?
Not when she's throwing up in the street, not when she's passed out on the couch.
Exactly. A lot of teens are drinking alcohol. They have just, entered that phase where decision-making is completely gone out the window.
Days before that guilty verdict, one of the football players at the center of the case told us exclusively of the teen's mindset that night.
If I would have thought that somebody was being raped or anything like that, I would have stopped it.
Because that's been a lot of the criticism of the other boys in the case. Everybody was sort of laughing at her, but nobody was helping her.
Yes, I really just think that everybody was just had a few drinks in them and they wasn't really thinking.
And my 2020 partner, Elizabeth Vargas, here with us on the desk tonight. He does not believe what transpired that night was a crime.
No, he didn't, and neither did any of the other children that night, the teenagers that night. That's why so many of them got out their cell phones, not because they thought they were chronicling a crime, but they were remembering the moment.
You mentioned the cell phones. There are going to be a lot of parents out there who say, my kid's got a cell phone. Can they be held accountable for what they rolled on?
Well, that is potentially possible. In Ohio, it is a felony to fail to report a crime. The catch is you have to know that it was a crime that you were witnessing, and that's where the big holdup might come. But there is a grand jury being impaneled in April, and they'll be looking into it.
That's the big new question tonight. Elizabeth, you've been on this from the start, and we should let everyone know that you can see much more of Elizabeth's reporting tonight right here on 2020. We'll see you at 10 o'clock Eastern tonight.